Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been just maybe a few weeks or so, maybe a month. I can't remember since the last upload that I've done, but we are now back and we are in full swing of things. A lot has happened actually since that last upload because we have had some new news from Nintendo, like the Nintendo Switch 2 trailer dropping and it all looking good until prices came out and the whole internet is torn about it, but that's not for today. Today, we are actually talking about the new regulation that Pokemon decided to add, Pokemon Regulation I. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that stuff so I can grow the channel out. And let's get into today's video. We are on the actual in-game ladder. We are going to be playing Regulation I, double restricted, with our first being Kyogre and Zacian. They are pretty powerful once you get them up and going. I have it with the Tornadus, so meaning Kyogre should be able to outspeed everything and maybe click some Mystic Water boosted water spouts under Tailwind. Oh, so yeah, it's a very weird Tornado set since we don't have Bleakwind Storm. It has the Hurricane. I guess that's just going to get more single target damage up, but I don't know what that's about. I mean, Icy Wind is also another way of speed control and taunt. Usually you would see maybe another, like the Urshifu being Rapid Strike here to be boosted with the Rain, but instead we have the Single Strike, so it's just one less thing weak to electric type moves. And then we got the standard Rillaboom and Incineroar balance going on here with the Zacian. Zacian, which that Iron Head will become Behemoth Blade, and just overall pretty decent attacker. So I'd say overall pretty balanced team here with Rain, just like a little bit. It's not a full Rain team, so we're not relying heavily on bringing Kyogre to the battle. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to be playing Regulation I and see how the meta develops. I'm not really sure like what people are running really. I know you can run a whole bunch of different other stuffs. I know Lunala Koraidon is big. Miraidon, I don't know if it's that big or not. I don't know. I know Calyrex Shadow is also a thing, so we'll just get into today's battles. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Okay, so here's our first battle here. We have to use casual battles because the ranked ladder actually doesn't include double restricted, I think, until May. So we still have a few weeks before that. But it's a Lunala Eternatus with a Araquanid, meaning I really don't want to bring Kyogre. Because it also has the Rillaboom, and it probably has an Urshifu Rapid Strike, probably, maybe. So Urshifu is definitely putting on some pressure here. I'm pulling up the paste here just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Incineroar is going to be good. Urshifu is going to be good. Do I just lead Zacian straight up? No. How can I beat this Eternatus? Let's go Torn. Incin, Urshifu, Zacian. I really don't want to bring Kyogre, and I really don't think Rillaboom's going to be that good, so I would rather go with the defensive lead than have Zacian be out here, since also they had to nerf Intrepid Sword, which is good. They should have. That's the correct thing of nerfing Intrepid Sword by only having there be one attack boost per battle. So from Sword and Shield, if people weren't aware. But it's just going to be the double restricted lead. Whew, okay. I just have no idea what to do with this Eternatus. So. I'm wondering if it's going to... Might Terra Ghost? It's gonna be bad if it Meteor Beams. So I think I just want to get a Tailwind off, and hopefully I can I'm actually just parting shot the Lunala. Wide guard. Okay. So I wonder if it's just they're both bulky or the. Let's see. Okay. I feel pretty good switching in Zacian here, I think. No, ooh. I think Eternatus gets Earth Power. Dynamax Cannon. Should have switched to Zacian. Dang. Okay. Just Hurricane. Sure. I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to beat the Eternatus other than Zacian coming in. It's Terra Fairy with no Terra Blast. Could have been good if it was going to be Terra Ground Terra Blast, but Terra Fairy is interesting. I mean, you just get a boost on the play route. Okay, but no switches, no protects. Okay, we got the confused with Hurricane. I'm glad Hurricane hit out of the... I don't know if this is gonna KO Lunala. Okay, it does. Because Lunala has Shadow Shield, so I didn't know if that was, but we got the KO. Hit yourself in Confusion would be pretty nice, Eternatus. Dynamax Cannons. Doesn't Dynamax Cannon the Urshifu? Does Tornadus live? It does. Okay, I say that we're in a pretty good position because we're in Tailwind, and it's the Araquanid. Okay. I'm gonna risk the Hurricane again here. Wicked Blow, Sucker Punch. I'm more afraid of the Eternatus, but okay. It thinks that I have Bleak Wind. I missed the Hurricane. It's okay. Let's see how much Wicked Blow does. Not enough to KO. That means something's going. Ooh, unless it hits itself. Hold on a second. Good. Okay. I don't think that went for a Dynamax Cannon then. I'm not too sure. Do I just Wicked Blow or do I Sucker Punch? I can just Wicked Blow again. Yeah. Good thing it's Dragonite. I at least break... Okay. Or Wide Guarding. That's interesting. Does this KO you? No, because Araquanid has no special bulk. You might be Inner Focus. I don't think you're multi-scale. Ooh, Extreme Speed. Team's Tailwind. You know what? I'll do... Play it safe. I'll detect. See if I can cash an Extreme Speed from the Dragonite. Okay. Wrong targeting. That's okay. At least I don't lose both Pokemon there. That's fine. Infestation. Okay. What I think I do now... Bring in Cineroar. Confirm that it's probably Inner Focus. Okay. My guess is Extreme Speed on the Urshifu, which is fine. Do I just knock off? Or should I get rid of the Araquanid? I think I get rid of the Araquanid. I'll just try to Sucker Punch the Dragonite. Why did I say Sucker Punch the Dragonite? Because if it uses extreme speed, then that's dumb of me. Okay. Well, I mean, okay, that's fine. So it doesn't really matter if I misclicked or not. I should be faster. Yep, faster here. Get rid of the Araquanid. So that means I now have to deal with Eternatus. Which is at very low health. I definitely don't want to tear a Fairy. I will tear a Ghost. Here. Go for knockoff. And then I will play Rough Dragonite. And I think that pretty much seals the deal. They didn't Terra, did they? Yeah. I wonder if it is Choice Band Dragonite then. Yep. That is what I wanted to see. Earth Power? Dynamax Cannon? Flamethrower. Okay. I knew it had something that could hit Zacian. I just didn't know what. But knockoff seals the deal. Picks up the KO. Okay. Cool. That game was really weird because they definitely... Oh, Wise Glasses. What does that do again? I don't know. It's weird. They wide guarded so many times without me actually clicking Bleak Windstorm or Icy Wind. So, I don't know. That's fine. We'll take the win. They could have definitely done a little bit better there. I'm glad I picked the Pokemon I did. That could have been bad if I misclicked on the Urshifu, but I knew Urshifu was going down there regardless. Oh gosh. When I said earlier that Calyrex Shadow had been coming around, I think this is probably the most balanced that balanced type that we're seeing now with the Zamazenta Calyrex. I've been seeing from little tournaments and practice tournaments and stuff that this has been really taking off, especially paired with the Chien-Pao, the Urshifu Rapid Strike, the Rillaboom, and the Tornadus. So, nothing that I have is faster. Pretty sure Zamazenta has Wide Guard. And I really don't want to bring Kyogre again to power up the... So I don't think I'm going to bring Kyogre. However, I think I want to bring... I want Incineroar, I just don't know where. Probably at the front. Makes sense to me. Actually, maybe Incin in the back or Shifu up front with Torn. Zacian. Incineroar? I think it's just the same four again. I'll find a game to bring Kyogre and Rilla into this, but doesn't seem like this is the type of game. Okay. Good news. I think I can just Wicked Blow. Tailwind. That seems like a good option. They could taunt. They could taunt, and then they could Astral Barrage. But the thing is, I don't think I will at least get a Wicked Blow off into something. I don't know if it's going to be a switch. If it's going to be a switch, or if it's going to be a Terra Fairy. If it is a Terra Fairy, that is also good, because that means I force them to Terra early, and I have Zacian in the back. Okay, it's a switch, which is good. I can definitely hit something hard with a Wicked Blow. It's their own Urshifu Rapid Strike. I get my Tailwind up. Do they match Tailwind? They do. Okay. That's perfectly fine by me. I now get a Wicked Blow off, which is not bad. I will Sucker and probably just a Hurricane, right? It could be Scarf. I don't know if it's Scarf or not. It could be Scarf. And if that is the case, that's whatever. I do have Incineroar on the back.
Huh?
Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Well, okay. If Hurricane hits, that's a dead Urshifu. I really need it to hit. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Bleakwind. I'm Covert Cloak, so I can't drop my speed. Gwen does over half. I could see Calyrex coming back out. Sends out Calyrex. Okay. What do I want to do? I need to knock off this. Knock off should be a guaranteed KO here. I'm gonna knock off and honestly, Hurricane you. That's hard. I should have probably maybe just switched in Zacian, but this play is good if they protect Calyrex, because then hopefully I get minimal damage up on my Pokemon, and then I get a Hurricane KO here. We'll see. Wait, but it's at full, isn't it? I think Tornadus is at full, so I don't think Hurricane will KO. Okay. They decide to Terra the Calyrex, hopefully, yeah. And Terra Fairy, probably. Terra Normal! I still don't mind that, really. Okay. You get to pick up the KO on the Tornadus, which is fine. That still does a lot of damage, so I'm wondering if you're Specs? You're Specs. You're Life Orb. Okay. We win. Oh my gosh. Does there just no... There's not really any special defense. On this Incineroar. There's only 4 special defense. Okay. I do think I've lost this. I don't know if I can come back from this or not. Unless this is not max speed. Because I'm max speed. Let's see. Okay, it's max speed. I think that is game over. So I do get this Sacred Sword off. They could miss Bleakwind. If they miss Bleakwind, there's a chance. But I think if they go for Bleakwind and they hit, I'm just... GG's. If I were to say it, well, as long as their speed doesn't drop. Oh, goodness gracious. They even had the dog still in the back. Play rough. Play it rough. Parafairy, play rough. See if I can get a crit. Even then, I don't think that's enough. Crit shouldn't be enough. But oh well. You win some, you lose some. I do, however, think that this team that I'm facing is the current meta threat because it just goes so well. They'll probably body press KO. Yep. It's so well, like everything works well together. Calyrex Shadows actually, because I feel like in Regulation G, both Part 1 and Part 2 of it, that people were kind of disrespecting the Calyrex Shadow Rider because it really didn't show. It didn't have any wins, really, like big tournament first place wins, to my knowledge. I might look that up later, but it really didn't have any wins. Like, it never had first place regional, international, worlds finalists, or the winner. But what it did have was very consistent results, and it's now starting to like pop back up on these teams. And I do think it has a good shot at winning something for these Regulation I tournaments until Worlds, but we'll see. Let's try one more. Let's try one more battle and see if we can get something. Okay. Oh my goodness, a Murkrow, Volcarona. That's probably a Rapid Striker Shifu with Landorus, Lunala, and the Rayquaza, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty darn cool. Okay, so I think, man, I really don't want to bring Kyogre again, but I kind of want to because, well, Airlock. It is Ice Beam, so at least I'll have that. Actually, just because it's Ice Beam, I kind of want to bring it now. I kind of don't want to bring Urshifu. That's a lie. Kind of don't want to bring Incineroar. Yeah, I don't really want to bring Incineroar, I feel like, actually. I still want to bring Urshifu. So let's go for this lead here. Bring Zacian and Urshifu. Because, I mean, Incineroar, it's going to have a tough time with the Urshifu and Landorus. Yeah. And I think our Urshifu can do pretty good into this Lunala anyway. Our two restricteds of the Zacian and Kyogre are definitely going to be enough to handle this Rayquaza. But let's see who they bring out. It's the... Okay, so they might want to set up... They want to set up Tailwind, and they want to set up... Oh, maybe a Meteor Beam. I don't want to match their Tailwind, I think. I am fast Kyogre. I don't really want to look up information. I just kind of want to play in the heat of the battle. Do I think... No, I think I just want to do this and Water Spell. Okay. Let's hopefully match the Tailwind here. I should be faster. I am. Okay. There should be a Murkrow. Yeah, okay. Cool. Is it Meteor Beam? Calm Mind? What set is this Lunala here? It's Meteor Beam. Into the Kyogre, too. Right? Or are you targeting... Which one are you targeting? Okay. You target into the Tornadus. Okay. So, Tornadus is gone. At least I matched Tailwind. So, both Tailwind setters down. Which I feel is okay. I think I bring out Urshifu to pressure here. The Lunala. I can definitely see a Terra coming out from Lunala. I can see the Rayquaza coming out. Is this Rayquaza? Yes, it is. Airlock. Weather disappears. So. Psychic Blow, Ice Beam. One of these two is going to Terra. I don't want to use my Terra quite yet. One of these two is going to Terra. Really? Okay, wow, I called that good then. I thought I was... Okay. Okay, Focus Sash Rayquaza. Do you Dragon Ascent? Do you Dragon Ascent into Urshifu? That was a good call then. I'm glad I Ice Beamed. Man, they thought it was going to be Origin Pulse or just the... Also... Okay, Dragon Ascent. That's actually fine. Wow. How slow? I guess, okay, every time I see Rayquaza, I'm pretty sure Rayquaza's 90 base speed. Every time that I see Rayquaza, I think it's like 110, 115. Like, I think it's fast. But I guess it's not. You just think it is. Okay, and there's the Volk. That's perfect. So, I was the first to move, right? Yeah. So, I will just Water Spout. Unless Volcarona's faster, which it might be. No, because I'm max speed. I'm max speed timid, so I am the fastest whale this side of the Mississippi. I think I just won because of this. They could Rage Powder, but that's not going to do anything, especially with Water Spout. So, GG's. I think this is the turn. I'm glad I got to use Kyogre. I guess they could Terra Grass or Terrace to resist this Water Spout with the Volcarona, and because the effects of the rain are gone because of Airlock, and you could Terra Grass Giga Drain. Okay, you Terra Water. You can still Giga Drain. I just don't know if that's gonna KO. I do know for a fact, however, Rayquaza's dead, unless Giga Drain comes out right now. Oh, it's Rage Powder. Okay, so I'm glad I Water Sported. But I think that pretty much just seals up the deal here. Because I have a Zacian in the back. And I'm not afraid to use it. Yeah, so, and it's, max speed. So, I just want to see the Behemoth Blade animation, but they're probably going to forfeit, yeah. Alright, GG's to them. I mean, yeah, no, I definitely saw the Rayquaza, and I kind of favored the matchup in Lunala too. I'm a really big Lunala fan, but I just don't, yeah, just in this matchup, it seemed pretty good for me. But I'm glad I got to play these 3 games with this team that I found, rental code. Shout out to, oh my goodness, who posted this team? I can't find the original creator of this. I'm so sorry. I will definitely try and find it and put it in the description of who made this team. Yep, I'll find it out after words, and I will just put it in the description of the person who made this team. But overall, I liked it. Overall, I do like Regulation I. It is definitely the end of the game formats that I've followed since Sun and Moon of double restricted. That means we're gonna be close to the next at least battle game because they announced Pokemon Champions. I have no idea how to end these videos. It's something I've had trouble with the past couple ones. But anyway, that's it. Okay, bye.